Well, hello everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pillars of Eternity, episode 182. Okay, last time we left off we were heading, I think, to chat with her. Let's go over there. I think we're okay, yeah.
You return. What if you come seeking this time?
I turn the speed up. I'll have to check a minute. I need the words to operate the engine machine in the tower. Oh yeah, that tower thing.
That fool Aldhelm. He sent you, didn't he?
Like very creepy, sort
I
of.
can hardly believe he's had the cleverness to survive. That simpleton thinks he can understand how to use something without understanding what it is.
You got very creepy,
or
so.
why it is.
She laughs a noise that blends the crunch of dry leaves with something piercing and white hot. You feel a hot core of pride smouldering at the center of her soul.
He dabbles with ancient and powerful devices, with all the finesse of a blacksmith. He sends you here to petition me for aid after years of disparaging my research. I'll bet he didn't even tell you the tower's name, did he? That's his problem. Always looking for solutions without caring for meaning.
I actually don't know if he told me or not because it's quite a few months back since I last played. Problems in Heritage Hill are bigger than your rivalry. Humble ardent now by demonstrating the value of your research. Yeah. Tower's name.
Ter Nuneth.
Okay.
It's called Ter Nuneth.
Do you close your eyes?
They built the machine atop it to contain souls.
But you suddenly see
Hold
them.
them in place. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the Deerwood, are relays, built to move souls.
Okay. She stands and turns to you, wiping parchment dry. Hands over. I wish they would say this bit. I like when they do the full speech, but I wish they would do these bits too. So basically, they built the machine atop of it to contain souls. The souls captured, okay. Hold them in place, okay. It's a bit like Ghostbusters in a way. But the others I've seen, machines scattered all over the dry wood, are relays built to move souls. Oh, so they're moving them around. So they capture and hold them, but they're moving them around. How do you operate the machine atop? Where would they move souls? Now a lot of the Terranera would Irwins have wanted to tether souls like this.
Perhaps they didn't. Perhaps that's why they built no other machines like this one.
Okay.
We now see the Engwithans as masters of soul manipulation. But they couldn't have attained their expertise without copious trial and error. Perhaps this was one such experiment.
Could be. What about the Terranera?
I read the runes like a journal. I understand their meaning. People like Aldhelm try to read them like instructions, and in so doing, they miss their true meaning completely.
Will they be the same?
Another mystery. Hypothetically, anywhere they wished. The real question, as always, is why? To intermix them the way a player shuffles his deck, the way a farmer rotates his fields? To collect them, like butterflies under glass? To melt them down for raw essence? Unfortunately, I don't know.
Okay. How do you operate the machine?
Back to these tinkers' concerns. And what would you do with these tethered souls if I told you?
Crosses the arms over her moving chests. I'll release them, harvest them for essence. I'll destroy them, I don't know. Release them, probably. Because then they can go on to the other world, can't they?
So you say. And just what would you release them to? They'd abandon their existence here for another somewhere else, equally aimless and meaningless.
Oh boy. So freaky again. I could help you, but I won't. The pride lodged in her soul flares up, twisting into the shape of something that withers and squills within her. Here I have a specimen of apparently in time enough to observe them all. Is every scientist's dream? My answer is no. What? But what good is observing all this if you're going to hoard it for yourself? Tell her IVATOPIA. An entire language at your fingertips and she hides it away. Extinguish Icken's pride. Oh, crud. I've knocked my mouse out. I was worried I was going to knock on my sideburns and do something. You're dead. Why does any of this matter? The fate of these trapped souls is more important. I'll go with that one. Because that's her and Icken's, not him. Doesn't seem to notice as you wrap your mind around the squirrel burning mass. When it sears your very bones, you jump back crying out in pain. Oh! I was trying to put a fire out. Okay, I completely didn't understand that then, the way I read that in my head. Extinguish English pride. I took that as, you know, her pride, like, I'm so good, this is mine, and I'm, well, you're not that good because of this, this, and this, and she would feel sorry about herself. But I thought that sounds like I tried to literally turn off the fire. Won't abandon this opportunity, these souls will remain here with me, and I'll accomplish more than any animancer in the history of the field. We know about it, hoarding knowledge is pointless. Sounds in prison, and who would know about it? Pride thing flickers as the flames around it about all I've learned, years of studying and language, no one understands it better than me, that counts for something. To let it work. Meaningless unless it's shared. Duty here of infinite, one day the knowledge will die with you. Yeah, it's meaningless to share. Foolish and false sentiment. Knowledge is meaning, it needs no external purpose. Her price smolders still. So you're infinite, one day the knowledge will die with you. The pride hisses and splutters. It's little more than an ember now. You're wrong, but there's no conviction in her voice. I'll build it forever. I'll cling to it. They will give me something. Teach me what you know. I'll make sure that it grows and your legacy lives on. Will it be enough for you? Teach me. Your words finally quench her pride, and all that remains is a blackened, diamond-hard rock. You cast it away, where it melts into the darkness.
So be it.
Her voice is calm and quiet.
My studies and efforts shall grow through yours.
Okay.
These are the words you need.
Oh, I've got to read it. I thought you were continuing. Oh, fair enough. Fine, I'll read it. Her cold, dry fingertips rest on your temples, and you feel her reaching into your mind, forming images from the darkness. Runes flash through her head, your head even. But they're no longer just pictures. They have meaning, and you understand them. They're commands. Something triggers in your mind, a distant memory unearthed from a past life long since buried. You can see a vast array of runes, far more than her name has shown you, and you know their sound and their meaning and how they fit together. The language of Erin, once more at your command.
Something has awakened in your mind.
She retreats from you.
You understand far more than I ever did.
Oh, nice.
Take this knowledge then, and do what you will with Ter Nuneth. Now that you understand its purpose, it will serve you in whatever way you wish.
Thank you. A speaker of dead tongues now, and so he surpasses 100 frustrated scholars in a matter of a few moments. I suppose you could look a few books for me. You could look... I'll look at a few books. What do I do with the tower now that I know these words? You said the other towers around the Draywood were constructed to move souls. Why would the Enderant have wanted to do that? I've already asked that, haven't I? Remind me, how do you know so much about the tower? That's just me re-asking, I guess. Understand why Errand would want to build a machine that tethers souls. Explain how the controls work. Passing the power of Tavern is about understanding what it was designed to do. You know the words and the meanings, you can speak them, and the tower shall obey. Okay. Do you want me to do know what it, what do I do with the tower now I know these words?
Turn it off, I expect. That will be easy now that you can read the runes.
Okay.
The vessels would still roam, but striking them down would return their essence to the cycle.
Oh, okay.
But be careful. That machine controls hundreds of souls, and that volume of essence could easily overload it. Improperly channeling the essence would destroy the machine along with the souls.
Oh.
It would be a terrible loss for posterity.
Don't know, destroying it seems like it might do this place some good. You said the other towers around the Draywood were constructed to move soul. Why would you... So maybe I can move some to the other places. Another mystery. Have we got anywhere they wish? Question as always is why. To intermix them. The way a player shuffles his deck. The way a farmer rotates his fields to collect them like butterflies on the glass. To melt them down for raw essence. Unfortunately, I don't know. You could have just started with that. Remind me, how do you know so much about the tower? I read the runes for like a journal, understood them. Yeah, this place was said before. Tried to read them like instruction manuals, and so do they miss their true meaning clear. Stand why Errant would want to build a machine, and again I had this before. Perhaps they didn't, perhaps that's why they built another machine like this one. Basic experiment again, isn't it? Try and error, perhaps this one, yeah. Okay, that's all, thanks. Okay, what's it saying now? The outline showed me a vision of an ancient tower in the Dalek. District of Defiant Bay. There was a strange man in the tower working on some kind of machine. I also saw a woman with a scar over her heart. I don't know where she is. I guess her, I guess. But I suspect that she holds the key to whatever happened here. The Linden Key was interested in this interested in this tower for a reason. I need to understand what it does. I have to figure out their plan. Deal with the machine. Understanding inward language, I can return to the machine at the top of the TN tower and do something about the cursing effect.
Not a problem.
Okay, I also want to check what speed I had this running at, didn't I? So I think this is one I knocked W quite often to the game, and I think I did it again. When there's a bound to the animal companion, then the bear works best as a team. Yeah, it is in fast mode. Okay, now. I believe the tower's down here. I guess speeding up would make sense at this point. Or not. Nope. There we go.
My eyes are peeled.
Oops. I'm going to hit that. No, I don't select that regular. Okay. Let's save though before we go up and make this decision. What else have I been calling you? IVATOPIA 4040. Fossil 46. Yeah. Go with that. I got the information, so I'll save on top of that one. Accept. This student leaves a strong code. I'll look at that in a second. I just want to check something. Ow! Disappeared. 18 days. I've been in the game for 18 days, 50 hours. 2019. 20. Ah, okay. I can remember it's been that long since I played this. Sheesh. I haven't even played it this year. Wow. Huh, interesting. I haven't even played it this year, 2018. Also, when this episode goes, it might even be 2020 when you see this episode. That's how far ahead I was back then. I can remember. I remember I played a massive section of it, multiple episodes during this time period, you know, in 2018. Basically, I was trying to get, because the Deadpool, what am I saying Deadpool for? Deadfire, that's it, Pillars 2 came out, and I wanted to get onto that. Still haven't at the point of recording this, but I'm hoping to. You know, I have done a small episode where I skip through the story at the start, and I just show it off at the start. But I'll start from scratch with the, hopefully it's safe from this game. It's the plan. I'm the man with the plan. The plan with the man. Okay. Ah, steps. We go to the top of the tower, don't we? Top of the tower. Is it tab? Ah, tab show stuff. Tabby, tabby, tabby. Can't remember how many up was meant to go. Oh, we can just go that. We're free to the top. That's easy. The stealth skill is used to avoid detection while in scouting mode. Classes like rogues and rangers style are bonus to stealth. Okay. Oh yeah, it was him I was talking to. He wanted help, didn't he? I've got to have another chat with him. Since so long since I played it, I know what he was on. Alda looks much worse than before. His rotten flesh hangs loosely and subtle. Have eaten away patch of skin at his joints. He looks at you with a strange glimmer in his eyes.
Flesh.
Takes attentive. Finished? He takes a tentative, scuttling step towards you. He doubles over, coughing up strings of black bile. He seems to have forgotten about you for the moment. Huh. Now that I can understand that, Alfred has this degenerated significantly. He looked ready to pounce on me when I tried to talk to him. If I want his help, I'll need to send a victim to him. Wow. Well, I don't want his help. Jagged Adon pillar rises in the front of you, encased in stonework and run through with copper veins. The panel is covered with ruins, which you can now understand. You recognize words for end and for hold. The dial is currently fixed on hold. Okay. You also recognize by the inscription that the manner in which you turn the dial is a means of throttling the device. So what are the choices? I've got choice end. It's currently on hold, he said. Maximize the machine's throttle in hopes of overloading it. I guess choose end then. I don't want to overload it. This command words leave your lips. The dial sinks into the iron under your hand. Something like a thunderclap sounds overhead. The glow fades in front of the machine as it falls dormant. Okay, what do we do? So we did something.
Still and silent. It's finally over. Still
Okay.
and silent.
Expecting a bit more than that, but okay.
It's finally over.
Guess we're done. Go down the one level. Use the tab key to highlight interactive objects in the environment.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Well, they're all coming. Look, they're all gathered together. Together, forever, and ever, and ever, and ever. Alright, must have entered the stronghold occur over the passage of the game time. We didn't want to sit together this time now. It's a race. Who's going to win? I believe it's my lion. Bloody hell, might be close. Ah, I think I winner. It was kind of tied. I thought they'd go try a little bit further, dude. A little bit further. Some pillars of eternity. I'll just go back and see what she says. Okay, does this look foggier than it did before? I feel it does. As we head back now, we're going to end this episode, so please like, please subscribe, and we'll talk to you next time. So I'll be saying bye for everyone, have a great, wonderful, tickler day out there. See you next week, and share this video. And subscribe if you haven't already. Bye!